D-Jamz here, and I'm gonna do a another review on the Tremor. This is hopefully will be the last one. I've had I've had quite a few questions about this and about that, so I thought that I would try to answer everyone's questions as best as I can. Um, right here, now this amplifier that's on the back of the Tremor uh, is a total of 1500 watts. Right here is your line in RCA input, which means if you want to run your, if you have a mixer, if you just want to run your laptop in there, you know, your audio interface would go in there. Whatever you want to run would go in there. Down here is your out, your RCA out. And what this does is allows you to daisy chain this to another Tremor or an enforcer or another amp. And I have, or I should say I do, daisy chain this amplifier to my PV. What I do is I run my my audio interface or mixer into there. Then I run this out to my PV 900. Now down here, right here, let me see if I can get closer. Okay, right here is your subwoofer volume. Normally I have it about 3/4 of the way up. Down here I have my crossover set. I usually leave this right here so I know where I need to have it. If I do turn this up anymore, it will clip. This is for if you want more bass or less bass, depending on the type of music. Sometimes I have to adjust it a little bit if I'm playing hip hop and rap. For some reason, you know, it's got more bass than rock. The bass will hit harder. Over here is your, or would be what they call satellite volume. This volume here is the volume for your mains and tops. Right here is your balance for your tops, left and right. Leave it right in the middle if you want both. Down here, let me see if I can. Okay, you've got left banana clip out, right banana clip out, left speak on out, and right speak on out. Now, because it's 1500 watts, you've got 500 watts going to the sub alone. Then your satellite part of the amplifier is 1000 watts, which means you get 500 watts output for the left side and 500 watts for the right side, for your mains and your tops. Now this amp is only rated at 8 ohm, so therefore you cannot daisy chain two 8 ohm speakers into it to make it 4 ohm. I had contacted Siesmic Audio, the technical support, and because the only thing is this did not come with a manual, so I had called Siesmic Audio or not called them, I'm sorry, I emailed them, and I asked them, can I daisy chain speakers off of this? They said no. This amp is only rated at 8 ohm only, so you know, just run your 8 ohm speakers and don't daisy chain the speakers. But you can daisy chain the amp. I'm trying to figure out here everybody's few questions that I've had. Right here is your high pass filter, on and off. Let's see. One of the questions I had was, could this person run the SA15s off of here? I'm gonna say yes. This is why. I don't have the SA15s, I think the RMS on that is 350 watts, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't really have. I'm not looking at my computer right now, so I can't look at it. But I believe they're 350 watts RMS. I could be wrong, but I think that's pretty much correct. Now, sometimes I run my 212s off of here, or sometimes I run my 210s, and both the 12s and the 10s have the same rating, 200 watts RMS, 400 watts peak. And for my satellite volume, I normally have it anywhere between a quarter of the way up to halfway up. And that right there is enough power to handle that my 10s or my 12s can handle. And they're loud. It's loud, and I'm telling you, the power that's coming out of that will only at that volume level is pushing them speakers enough to where I'm not afraid I'm going to blow them. If I happen to go past a half, you know, I have a possibility of blowing them. They'll get distorted. So I would imagine that, you know, if you're running a higher wattage speaker, you can. And even with the volume being a quarter of the way to a half a way up, it is definitely enough juice to where my speakers are loud enough to handle, I would say, a crowd of 50 to 100 guests. And then, you know, I mean, if I'm going any more than that, then I probably would have to, you know, have the volume going up a little louder. So what I normally do is, like for a school dance, what I'll do is I'll have this set to where I want my 10s or my 12s, and then I'll daisy chain my PV amp, which can handle my other two speakers, so I'll have more power, or I'll have, you know, be able to have two more speakers hooked up to another amp, so that way I can have, you know, be a little louder for the school dances. But other than that, I would definitely say that this would definitely handle a speaker 500 watts, you know, or less. If you want to hook a 1,000-watt speaker into it, I probably wouldn't trust it. Then you'd be underpowering the speaker too much, and you could blow something. But definitely, you know, 500 watts or less, I would say, yeah. I wouldn't go ahead and personally probably wouldn't go with a 100-watt speaker RMS though. That would probably be too low. I'm trying to think if there is any more questions or anything else I could go through for the specs on this great subwoofer. Let's see. I'm trying to think. The features on it are subwoofer with low pass filter, subwoofer output power, 1500 watts peak, 2-channel speaker output with balance modulation, and 2-channel speaker output power, 500 watts times 2. So there you go, 1500 watts total, 500 watts to the subwoofer, 1000 watts to the satellite portion of the amp, meaning 500 watts per channel, right and left. Other than that, let's see, I bought this in December 2010. Here it is, August 2011. Still going great. Still sounds amazing. The cabinet is in great condition. Still holding up. Just a couple scuffs here and there from transporting. The grill on the front is, I'm not going to show the front and everything because I don't want to feel like dragging it out, but the grill on the front is sturdy, durable. You can kick it, punch it, do whatever, and it doesn't move. And of course the subwoofer just sounds amazing for low end. The only problem that I've had with it in the past whatever how many months I've owned it is, if you watch my other video, where it'll actually vibrate. It's got so much bass that it'll actually vibrate across the floor on certain floors, as far as like tile floors, mostly tile floors. Hardwood floors, I really haven't had too much of a problem, like in a gym, a school gym or whatever. Let's see. It does have non-slip rubber feet on the bottom, but unfortunately, for some floors, they don't seem to work, as you can tell in one of my videos. But other than that, you know, if I plan on picking up some locking wheel casters and try that. I've tried different approaches. Like somebody told me to try rubber door stoppers. That didn't work. Somebody told me to try this foam stuff. I tried that, didn't really work. So I'm going to try locking casters and see if that works. If not, then I'm just going to have to, every once in a while, I'm going to have to go out there and just move it back straight to where I had it. But other than that, as I said in my previous videos about the Siesmic Audio Tremor, if you plan on buying one or you're a little skeptical because of the price, I'm going to tell you, buy one. For months, or actually I would say, yeah, for about 2 months, I did some hardcore research on this. People said that, and all the everything that was said about this tremor, I didn't see any negative posts or thoughts or whatever about it. So I decided to buy one, and I am definitely satisfied with it. I can't be any more satisfied with the amount of money that I paid for this, $279 with free shipping. You can't beat it. And as I said in another video, if you got $600 or $700 and you want to buy a powered subwoofer, instead of buying one, let's say Gemini or Mackie or whatever, buy 2 of these. You know, and 2 is always better than 1, which I plan on buying another one. I haven't really had, you know, right now, as far as financial situation that I'm in, that I have been in due to loss of job and stuff. I haven't been able to buy another one. Definitely plan on buying another one though, for the bigger gigs. Only because I'm a bass head, and I think that 2 is definitely better than 1. But I am definitely happy with this one right now, for most of the gigs that I do. School dances don't start till after summer anyway, so most of the gigs that I do are 100 to less, maybe 150 at the most, but even so, 150 guests. You know, then I bring out the other PV amp with the 12s, and that pretty much runs, sounds pretty decent. So there you go, Siesmic Audio Tremor. I don't want to keep going too long. I'm already up to 13 minutes on this video. I'm hoping that I answered everybody's questions to the best that I possibly could. You know, if for any reason that, there's a question that I did not, if you have a question and I had not answered it, go to Siesmic Audio website, get the phone number. It's free. It's a 1-800 number. You can call them. They are great people. They're nice people. Technical support group, and they will be able to answer any questions you have as for any of their gear. And go to their website, seismicaudiospeakers.com, and you can get some great products, for speakers, and they sell other stuff there. So to make this quick and short, thank you very much for watching. Once again, I hope I helped you out in some way, and watch out for my other videos. Practice and enjoy.